Hey, what's up everybody? This is Molina93 here. Today's gonna be my reaction to Angry Video Game Nerd Star Wars Games Episode 99. And this was requested, or should I say recommended, by my good friend Game & Shocks. If you wanna check his channel out, I'll put the link in the description below. He likes to do Let's Plays, game pickups, and all the good gaming stuff on his channel. So check him out and subscribe to him. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. The Mega Man music. Game trailers, Screw Attack. Good old times. The Michael Jackson game on the Sega Genesis. Indiana Jones. Why are you flipping a finger towards the ET figurine? Sonic Boom! What is that? Yeah, that is my expression of it. That would be my expression. Ninja Gaiden. I do remember that too. I do remember Winter Games on the NES. Later I'll do a reaction of it. That is a nice title card.
I have a bad feeling about this. We're gonna play a bunch of Star Wars games.
Yeah, so many good games.
Were a prime target for video game adaptations.
Well,
they were
some of them,
kinds of
not all of them.
set pieces, with battles taking place in space and on land, lightsaber duels, speeder bike chases. They had lovable characters, great storylines, and a classic mythology that was ripe for expanding upon in the world of gaming. So how could they fuck that up? Let's find out. Our journey begins, innocently enough, with the Atari 2600.
Nah, I would not play that.
Or at least the first Atari version, based on the first movie. It follows the same format as the arcade version, which came out before. It
Never heard of it.
focuses on only one scene from the movie, the climactic rebel attack on the Death Star. It's unimpressive, to say the least, but
well,
for the
because
time,
it's
it
Atari.
was ambitious to try and create a 3D perspective.
I mean, for its time.
The Atari 2600 is well known for not being able to live up to the arcade standards of quality. The Empire Strikes Back, again, only borrowed from one scene, the fight against the Imperial Walkers on the planet Hoth. Unlike the other game, this follows the two-dimensional side-scrolling format, similar to games like Defender. All you do is shoot down an infinite army of walkers while avoiding their laser beams. Did that blast just come from its ass? Are these walkers, or are these dogs shitting out airborne turds? They take a lot of hits. You just keep shooting them till they change different colors.
Yeah, that is weird.
Explode.
But I guess the limitations of Atari.
Fluent. The longer you drive the joystick, the more momentum your ship gains. Return of the Jedi focuses on the second Death Star battle. It figures out of all the scenes they could have chosen, they go with the space scene. You know why? Because Atari loves space. The best way to describe Atari in a nutshell is spaceship shoot laser, boom, that's it. Just the amount of games that begin with the word star is overwhelming. Or damn, space. Well, what is this,
a lot
the
of
fucking
space games.
age of gaming?
I do remember
If this game
Space
wasn't called
Invaders.
Star Wars, it would just seem like any other Atari game. The controls are similar to the classic Asteroids. Even though I said they picked the space scene, there actually was another Return of the Jedi game that focused on the Ewok stage. That's one way to make more money, split them up into two different games.
Okay.
However, the Ewok game was never released. The object is to get closer to the Death Star so you can destroy it. But unfortunately, there's a giant dance floor in space stretching out for infinite light years. You have to wait for a hole to appear, go in the hole, and now you've engaged the Death Star. Going with the dance theme, I think this would be a better game if you were trying to destroy a giant
weird.
disco ball. Yeah, the storyline is that disco is coming back, and you gotta stop it. It will be called Disco Fuck Yourself. Now I'm just thinking out loud. So you keep shooting away at the Death Star, blasting away all the pieces, hoping that you can make all the pieces go away before all your brain cells do the same. Once you have a clear shot for the center, it's time to go boom. It's gonna go boom. This is Atari, I know. It's gonna go boom. Boom! There's another game called Jedi Arena. It's supposed to be based on the scene in Star Wars A New Hope where Luke is training with that flying metal orb thing. So you're waving your lightsaber back and forth, deflecting electric charges. I guess the idea is to deflect them to the other player or the computer. The best way I can describe this, it feels sort of like playing pinball.
Yeah, it does not look like a Star Wars game.
Just keep jamming the flippers back and forth in vain. There you have the Atari Star Wars games.
Yeah, I would not play them
but
at all.
It's Atari, so it's excusable. But now we're moving on to the Famicom. This game was only released in Japan.
Really?
It never came out on the NES. You know that could mean one of two things. Either it was the only good one, or the worst of all.
Let's see about that.
The cutscenes are promising enough, until you get to the gameplay. Luke has black hair, even though it's blonde in the cutscenes.
Yeah, he's supposed to look like that.
Get on with it. I'm dead. Already. All it takes is one hit. Couldn't there be a life bar?
Yeah, at
Oh,
least.
this lightsaber sucks. It goes right through the enemies. You can only hit them when they're really close.
That is so dumb.
Oh, come on, I jumped over that.
Yeah.
You're telling me if I'm anywhere near a projectile, I get hit, but when I'm trying to hit an enemy, I have to be precise. That's real fair. So now I'm inside the Jawa sandcrawler, murdering some stormtroopers and birds. Now I'm fighting Darth Vader? Already.
That is quickly.
He's inside the sandcrawler because...
That is so quick, I meant to say.
Oh well, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. What do you... Like... I'm so confused.
Did that happen in the movie?
I don't
Did
think
that
so.
happen in any of the movies? Did Darth Vader say
It's
to
been a
Luke,
long time I haven't
"I
seen
am
Star
your
Wars
father,
movies.
and I am also a fucking scorpion"?
Wow.
No, it's not true. That's impossible! Why does Darth Vader turn into a fucking scorpion? That
I
doesn't
don't
even
know,
happen
that
in
is
the
so
special
confusing.
editions. There is no version of Star Wars in this universe or timeline or any other, I'm sure of it, where Darth Vader turns into
A scorpion.
a fucking scorpion.
That is so
I
stupid.
need a beer. Hey, where's my beer droid? Hey! Come on, bring
Beard
me a beer.
droid.
That's my beer droid. Hey. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright,
That looks
come
kind of
on.
unique, I guess. Yeah,
The
you
next
better not
stage, you're the
shake
land
any
speeder
drink.
Mowing down stormtroopers. Well, this is easy. The stormtroopers can't even harm you with their laser blasts. If you hit a wall, you lose the land speeder. But other than that, you're invincible.
Well, at least.
Okay, so I guess he's going into the Mos Eisley bar. That's the famous scene in the movie where Luke meets Han Solo. But one thing I didn't know
I do remember
is that they
Han
allow
Solo.
land speeders in the bar. What, does Luke just crash his way in?
It's quite interesting, actually. In this version, Luke gets to the bar so fast, I bet Han and Greedo were still talking at the table. You know,
That is a
shot
cool
first, Han
Atari
and Greedo,
code you
whatever,
have.
But actually, neither one of them did. Luke kills Greedo with his land speeder right after Han says, "Over my dead body." Boom! All of a sudden, Luke comes through, crashing with the fucking land speeder. I want to see that in the
Or
next
not.
special edition.
It is like an Atari jacket, not a
Now
coat.
we're already flying away in the Millennium Falcon? You don't even get to see the inside of the bar. We've already established that this game has nothing to do with the movie, so at this point, I'd just like to see what kind of ridiculous shit could go on in there. But no, we don't even get a cutscene. Nothing. After a pitifully standard space shooter stage, we're back to side-scrolling again. Game over. Is that Darth Vader breathing, or is that the sounds of the ocean?
Yeah,
Now
the
I start
8-bit
from
sounds.
the beginning? Yep, it's one of those games. No continues, 3 lives, 1-hit deaths. Simple as that. You make 3 mistakes, you go all the way back to the beginning.
Oh my
There's
god,
little in the way of
no.
one-ups. no password system, and no stage select code. Doesn't matter how far you get, if you die, you're doing it all over. Even on the novice setting, it's still hard. The odds of successfully navigating through this miserable fuck heap is 3,720 to 1. There's certain Jedi powers you can use to help yourself through, but you only get these for a limited time. The only way to progress is through trial and error. You need to familiarize yourself with the layout. Like here, I thought I could jump down that waterfall, but nope, that's the wrong way. Each time I play this, I progress a little farther than the last, but if only I didn't have to keep playing the earlier stages over and over again. After the 20th fucking time, I'm burned out. This is worse than a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's a whole shit. The NES got a different Star Wars game. Hold on, no LJN? It's a movie-based game, it's on Nintendo, and it wasn't made by LJN?
Well, at least.
It starts out with a shitty driving stage.
I don't think LJN has ever made a Star Wars game. I mean, they don't need to, and they didn't need to anyway.
Like Roger Rabbit and Dick Tracy. I hate that shit. It also happens to be one of those where the fuck do I go kind of games. If you haven't played the game before, you can spend hours searching for the right place. The first time, I had no clue I'm supposed to go straight to the sandcrawler to find R2-D2. Once inside, it turns into a side-scroller. Luckily, it's a huge improvement over the Japanese version.
Yeah, it looks better, I guess.
And you actually have a life bar. Thank God. It still manages to be a very difficult game. One thing that's kind of annoying, if you fall from too great a height, you take damage. Does that happen in Super Mario Brothers?
No.
No, it doesn't. You find these elevator shaft things that make Luke shoot up into the air, but they land you on a conveyor belt, then you get hit by these metal garbage can lids.
Oh my God.
Those conveyor belts can go fuck a dick. There's R2. Oh shit, the conveyor. Fuck! Then you drive out to Mos Eisley to find Han and get the Millennium Falcon. Here there's actually a stage inside the bar, unlike the other game. It's unfeasible to beat this stage with a blaster. You have to get the lightsaber before coming here. So fuck the bar, first go to the cave. Yeah, it's some cave where Obi-Wan gives Luke the lightsaber. It's not clear at all where you're supposed to go first. And besides, why would Obi-Wan give Luke the lightsaber in a cave? Now that I have the lightsaber, the bar stage is much easier. But the next stage starts kicking my ass again.
Oh my God.
All these bounty hunters are flying around blowing me to smithereens. No, jump! I made it through the hangar. I'm at the Millennium Falcon, flying in space, getting annihilated by asteroids that kill in one hit. You gotta collect shields for the ship, which can only be found back at the hangar. Of course. Too bad I didn't know that, because now I gotta do the whole game over. Okay, so I went through the whole game again, and now I'm back at the hangar. This time making sure to collect the shields. Now the flying stage is much easier, and after that, it's time for the Death Star. Unfortunately, the Death Star is a confusing maze of elevators. Where do I go? Wouldn't it be nice to have a map or a compass? Anything
Yeah,
to
that
help
would
me
be
navigate
useful.
my way. Instead,
I mean, the
it's a
first
guessing
Metroid,
game.
you didn't have a map.
I don't know how the stormtroopers deal with this shit. Even
Neither
worse,
Metroid 2
one
on
of
the Game Boy.
elevators can only be found by taking a dive. Try that anywhere else and it would drop you to your death. Once you get Leia, she becomes a playable character. Fortunately, she can jump way better than Luke.
Yeah.
But it's not going to help too much because this whole stage is full of spikes.
Oh
If you
my
touch
God.
them, you die.
No.
That's it. Even if you touch the side of a spike, you die. This is a cruel joke. Think about every game that has spikes or any sort of prickly hazards that cover the walls. Imagine all that combined and multiplied 1,000,000 times. Even worse, you go into this anti-gravity room where you get sucked up to the ceiling against your own will.
Damn. Darth
Man,
Vader.
the only way to beat an outrageously difficult game like this is to cheat. Like I hear a lot of people use emulators with save states. You know, that would be pretty
Yeah,
handy,
that is
I
a
guess,
thing
but you know what'd be
nowadays.
better? How about just a button you press that makes the game beat? And that's why I invented the beat a game button. Yeah, all you do, if you're playing a really hard game, you just push the button and the game's beat. Let's try it out. Ninja Gaiden 2. Ooh, that's a hard game. Oh man, oh shit, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Hey, it works. So easy. Piece of cake.
Legend of Zelda. Beat it. Mega Man. Beat it. You never thought you'd beat a hard game like that. Not without the beat a game button.
Yeah, if only.
Alright, all you games, consider your ass beat.
But that way you would cheat. Yeah.
Alright, back to Star Wars.
Yeah, he does not trust the robot.
Ow!
Empire Strikes Back is our next game. It starts out in Hoth, like the movie. Ooh, what's this? The lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for interrupting the game to tell me that.
The
Might as
creature
well
he's
tell
riding
the
on
cows go
looks
moo.
like a
For the
kangaroo.
most part, this game sticks to the same format as the first Star Wars on NES, but the controls still take some time to get used to. It doesn't help that you start out riding on a tauntaun. You can get on and off, and if you get off at the wrong time, you can get stuck. Until I found out you can
that's
jump
stupid.
higher by first holding down. It's like Super Mario Bros. 2. You duck down and it charges your jump. That would
Yeah.
have been much more useful information to tell me instead of the lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi. And what's this? The program engineer shows his face? I
That
wish
is
it was
so
Fred
weird.
Fox. You can collect different force powers.
Luke, choose the Force.
Instead of use the Force, it's choose the Force. That's clever. Though I gotta give him credit for the digitized speech. Sounds better than Ghostbusters. Even Darth Vader's breathing sounds accurate.
Yeah.
For some reason, the
It
tauntaun eats
sounds-
this nasty fungus on the ground. Yeah, yummy. Eat that shit. Whatever it is. The
Yeah.
part where I get really fucked is when I'm trying to jump on these glaciers, and these droids keep shooting from all over the place. Aiming the blaster is not as self-explanatory as it looks. You think you just point with the D-pad, but no, it just shoots wherever the fuck it wants. Now I'm fighting the Wampa. It takes like 9 million hits to kill.
Oh
Look how
my
easy
God.
this is. I could just stand here and he'll never get me. Next is a flying stage where you shoot down the Imperial walkers. You can tie them up with the cable, like in the movie.
That looks kinda
Then you're
cool.
inside the Rebel base
I
where
mean,
you can
for its
hijack a
graphics.
walker. The strange thing is that Luke actually destroys it before hopping in. I saw it explode and collapse, but now it's perfectly operational? Then you're in the Dagobah swamp. Enemies pop out of nowhere, and the vines must have been greased with oil because I keep slipping off. And of course there's that classic bullshit where you have to leap off a ledge in good faith. This swamp stage is from hell. Oh my god, damn!
Yeah,
God.
this looks hard.
And that's where I reached my limit, because the game's too hard. There was no Return of the Jedi game, not on NES. I guess they knew when to stop. Hey, Beard Droid. You know what? Just never mind.
To be fair, the NES games aren't that bad. They have decent graphics, music, and are somewhat faithful to the movies. If it
I mean, the
hadn't been
graphics
for
don't look
insane
bad,
difficulty,
but the
I
games
wouldn't
could have been
shake
better.
two shits at it. The difficult nature of the Star
Yeah, I
Wars
do remember
games
that.
was
Super
like a
Star Wars
tradition that carried
on the
into
Super Nintendo.
16-bit era. On the SNES, there was the whole trilogy.
I haven't played the other games, but I did play this one.
These were called the Super Star Wars games, rightfully so. From the beginning, they look and sound just like the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Although on the main menu screen of the first game, Mark Hamill's face is a little messed up.
Yeah, I
They
do
follow
agree
the
on
movies
that.
well and take liberties only when necessary. You'll recognize all the famous scenes from the Hoth battle to the duel with Vader.
Yeah, at
You get to
least they
play as
did
the
it right.
appropriate character for each stage.
Chewbacca.
Luke, Han Solo, Leia, Chewie, even Wicket the Ewok. There's a nice variety of side-scrolling stages.
Yeah,
3D
such a great
flying
game, but
stages,
very hard.
2D flying stages, and POV flying stages. The voices are great too.
You order not. There is no try.
The
Yeah,
bosses are huge.
does sound
and
good.
always keep you wondering what's going to happen
for a
next.
16-bit.
It also has one of the most awesome attacks in any side scroll. You can perform a double jump and spin the lightsaber around. I find myself using this move all the time.
Yeah.
Interesting to note that in the newer
Such a
Star
cool
Wars
move,
movies,
such
we
a
see the
useful
Jedi
move.
doing this kind of thing more often. Sometimes the action is so intense, it's like blast processing. Oh no, Chewie's going nuts! Chewie's
Yeah.
going nuts! The only downside is that it is extremely difficult. Even on the easy setting, these games are relentless. In the first game,
Yeah.
there's this land speeder stage where you're going around crashing into piles of shit. A series of tricky platforms that require some lucky jumps, false jumps that lead to nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
enemies that take way more hits than necessary.
Yeah.
Come on, fucking die. Power-ups that come way later than needed. Descending platforms that make you think you're going somewhere, but take you into lava with no warning. Enemies
Yeah.
that freeze you over and over. And boss battles that go on for an eternity. Why do all these bosses have such long life bars?
I don't know. They want to make it more challenging, I guess. Yeah. No, I would not accept that.
There is a frustration factor, but there's a balance between frustration and fun.
Oh my god.
These games are mostly fun. They can be annoying, but they're annoying enough that you still want to keep playing.
Yeah, they're worth
Shadows of
playing.
the Empire
I do
on
remember
Nintendo
that.
64 was when Star Wars games started getting really good and showed that there was a bright future.
There are
for
some
more
good
games
Star
in
Wars
the
games on the
franchise,
Nintendo
and that they
64.
didn't always have to follow the movies exactly.
Rogue Squadron
They could
is a
invent
great
their own
one.
side stories and expand on the Star Wars universe. This game, for example, takes place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, though it begins with Empire.
Polygons, but
The
that's
Battle on
how the
Hoth
graphics
was
were back in the
amazing.
day.
For the first time, we really felt like we were playing the movie. We've come a long way since this.
Yeah, at least we
Things
got
have
some good
changed. We
games
have taken
from
a
Star
step
Wars.
into a much larger world.
Of course, we had to stop somewhere because there's a whole galaxy of Star Wars related games. So this could have gone on and on. There's Star Wars Rebel Assault, Dark Forces,
Yeah,
Jedi
so many
Academy,
merchandise.
Rogue Squadron, Battlefront, Star Wars Chess, Lego Star Wars Puzzle Blaster, Star Wars Pod Racer, Jar Jar Binks Bingo,
You see
Death
Star Wars
Builder
everywhere.
3.0, Chewie Wookie Cookie Cookin', Stormtrooper Tennis, Jabba's Farts Unleashed, that was a good
Oh,
one.
no.
Wedge's Wedgie Attack, Fishing for Akbars, Super
No.
Sith Shit Toss Tournament Edition, Boba Fett's
that a
name
buffalo
game,
I
find
see
his
outside
name
the
in fucking
window?
Movies, Governor Tarkin versus Count Dookie.
What the heck?
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's fucking shit through my fucking window! Oh my fucking god, there's shit and fucking glass all over the place! Where the fuck did that come from? Oh my god!
That was out of nowhere!
Fuck, man!
Oh my god! Oh man! So there you go, guys. That is my reaction to Angry Video Game Nerd Star Wars Games Episode 99. The buffalo part was out of nowhere. It was so random. That was so funny. And the beard droid parts were funny too as well. Yeah, I mean, we have some good Star Wars games, some bad Star Wars games. I mean, the franchise is so big. You see the merchandise of Star Wars everywhere. So that's not a big surprise for me. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good episode, and I really did enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you want to check out Cinemassacre, Angry Video Game Nerd, and the episode, I'll put the links in the description below, and better subscribe to him. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below. And comment in the section below, what do you guys think about Angry Video Game Nerd Star Wars Games episode? Do you like it or not? It is your choice. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace. Just like that.